Welcome to TAUK Online. My name is Suzanne Spooner. TAUK is an acronym for the Art of Universal Knowing. It's a gift that manifested through me in the fall of 2009. When it first came through, I was learning how to use the tools of a pendulum and charts for another interesting study that I was pursuing. And as the understanding of TAUKs was manifesting, it formed as a communication between myself and my late father. At first, when I grasped that this gift was manifesting, I thought that's what it was, and I was just completely thrilled with the aspect of connecting again to my sweet, wonderful dad, who had been gone for 18 years. Shortly after the communication started and I understood that I could have this connection to him anytime I sat with the intention, it was shown to me through other family members and friends that were then coming through, besides my father, that this was a teachable gift, that TAUK was meant to be put out for anybody who had an open heart and an open mind to the process. So that's what started my journey with TAUK and understanding how this gift was teachable and how the enlightenment and the information from other dimensions was so easily acceptable to anybody who had the willingness and the open heart to learn it. So the class online that I'm going to present to you today gives you the understanding and the knowledge so that you may start on this journey as well. Communication with your loved ones, with your family members, your friends, with your guides, with angels, with God, or whatever your perception of God is. The information that comes through is so loving and so supportive, and it comes from a dimension that doesn't have ego. So there aren't any malintents, there aren't lower energies with this, there are not discarnates, it's not like a Ouija board experience at all, it's just true and pure. The gift is yours to have if you're ready to start on this adventure. I'd like to tell you just a little bit about myself. I am from the Midwest of the United States, the heartland. I grew up and was raised in Iowa and love this area. The people here are so open and the land is beautiful, and I think it's been just a perfect place to raise my family and experience the wonderful people here of energy in our community. So the information that I'm sharing with you today is my truth. It's the path that I've taken over the last, a little over a year now, of discovering the gifts that come from the Art of Universal Knowing. I'd like to insert here that it's just my belief system. Please take it for what it assists you with on your journey. I have great respect for your beliefs and your understandings. The TAUK Online class manifested over several weeks. Format for the class manifested over a course of a few days. When I sit to get messages with TAUK, I never sit with the intention of who's going to come through or what's going to come through. I realize that it's always who needs to come through with the message that I need to hear. So as the manifestation started for TAUK Online, the teacher for this was God, and the message came through for the introduction of this class. This is the introduction. TAUK Online is the expression of connecting to dimensions of love, light, and understanding. Imagination is the experience of creating or manifesting new ideas. All humans have the gift of free will, and all know intuitively that they are worthy of the ability to receive information from many enlightened beings. When TAUK first manifested to Suzanne Spooner, her understanding was she had reconnected to her dear father. For Suzanne, this was enough to fulfill her. For the family, friends, guides, angels, and masters, this was just the beginning of her understanding. TAUK Online is the first online class to give instruction for the art of universal knowing. With this instruction, you will imagine, create, and manifest your divine right of enlightenment and opening and healing of your heart. Simply imagine with the greater good and with a grateful heart opening the portals to truth. Now is your time to make your shift to fourth dimensional energy. The coded formula you generate is your unique, detailed connection to other dimensions. Use this connection for your greater good and the greater good of the planet as she transcends her vibrational experience. Live love, dear soul.